This 9-year-old Iraqi can run, skip, and play with her cousin. But for most of little Lozan's life, physical exercise was but a dream. Her mother explains.
Her condition was very serious. For example, she couldn't walk a long distance. She had a hard time breathing. She turned blue. She couldn't go out and play with her friends because she got tired.
Lozan suffered from arterial septal defect, or ASD, an extremely debilitating and potentially fatal heart condition. Lozan's parents searched desperately for a solution.
I felt so bad for my child because we had to spend at least a week every month at the hospital and under the doctor's care and take her for echocardiogram to see what's going on with her heart and take her to Baghdad to see if they can treat her.
Without adequate medical treatment, her prognosis was premature death. Then Lozan's parents heard about a solution from a country viewed as Iraq's enemy. The journey to Israel begins here, somewhere in Iraq, where former enemies work together to save the lives of children with heart defects.
You know, every step we've taken, it's been a breakthrough of faith, of just daring to trust that God could do something we didn't believe was possible.
Jonathan Miles directs Shevet Hakeem, which means brothers dwelling together, based on Psalm 133. For years, Shevet Hakeem has served as intermediaries between Palestinian families and Israeli hospitals and doctors that provide life-saving heart surgeries. When Saddam Hussein fell, the door opened for Iraqi children. Miles first found a 2-day-old Iraqi baby in need of emergency heart surgery.
We stepped out not knowing where we were going, and when we'll do that, the Lord does amazing things. He brought all these pieces together, and within a few days, the baby was right here in this hospital. And she had her surgery, and suddenly we understood Iraqi kids can come to Israel. Why not? The Lord can do anything.
Since 2003, dozens of Iraqi children have traveled to Israel's Wolfson Medical Center for life-saving surgery. It has state-of-the-art medical equipment and world-class Israeli surgeons. Nazda's son came out of surgery one day before we visited the ICU.
Actually, I couldn't believe that I could come here. I was happy to come here because I was thinking about my son, and I wanted him to have this operation. I was not really afraid to come here.
You know, a mother is a mother, a child is a child, and it really does not matter what they come from.
Dr. Zion Hori directs the pediatric ICU. He's seen a mother's love transcend political, religious, and cultural barriers. He also says these heart surgeries, up to 90% effective, radically change a child's life.
When we went to see the kids who already had surgery just a few months ago, we couldn't recognize any of them. They were healthy children. They were running, playing soccer, jumping, like absolutely normal kids. And those kids could barely walk just a few months before that.
Lozan is just one example.
I can do whatever I want now. I can run, I can play with my friends. I don't have trouble with my breathing.
Despite the long history of animosity between Iraq and Israel, Lozan's parents didn't mind sending her to the Jewish state. Instead, they're grateful.
I want to thank Israel and the doctors and the people and the Shevet members. They were very helpful and very kind. I miss them so much. I hope to see them again. I hope they can find a way to come to Iraq.
My feeling was the first moment I saw her with a new heart, I felt like I just got a new heart.
It's also a beautiful picture to think of opening the heart, a new heart, a changed heart. And the truth is we see a lot of that happening spiritually as well, that attitudes are changing, that folks are encountering the love of God for the first time. So sometimes we feel that kids go home really with new hearts.
More Iraqi children will make this life-saving journey as funds become available. And there's hope this program will spread throughout the Middle East. In the meantime, 9-year-old Lozan will be playing with her friends. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Iraq.